Yeah, let's start that up. You've seen the topics that I sent you, right? Please tell me.
Yes, I did, for the most part. I don't have them written down, but yes, I have them. I've seen them.
Okay, good. Because all right. So the first topic we're going to start off with is apparently the Iranians have taken a bit of offense over movies like The Wrestler and 300. Yeah. Apparently, a team of visiting Hollywood actors who went to Iran were demanded an apology from the Iranian president, saying that 300 and the wrestlers were insulting. 300, as if you don't know, it has Iranians playing the Persians, who are depicted as decadent and sexually flamboyant and evil, in contrast to the noble Greeks, which, looking at it, yeah, it's really an unfair point of view of the Persians.
You know what? The only one who looked decadent and weird was King Xerxes. Alright?
Yeah.
All of the Spartans were running around in their underwear. How is that not weird? Like, no one has any complaints about that, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, and then, and also, I mean, if you see the Persian warriors, I don't see any of them looking very effeminate to me.
Yeah, I think it's really just that one scene where the ugly humpback, whatever his name is,
Yeah.
He's going in there to essentially pledge his loyalty to Xerxes, and there's a bunch of really, sexually, a lot of sexual content in that scene.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Everything else, yeah, it's
Come
fine.
on. Are you? You know what? It wasn't about the sex. It was about like a distortion of it. That's what the whole thing was. I'm pretty sure that's what it came across to me. It was supposed to be a distortion on reality.
Yeah. And I really think they're taking it too seriously, because this is semi-historical.
Yeah.
This is semi-historical. What happened in the movie roughly happened in real life, and there's a lot of stuff that people don't know about.
Oh yeah.
But
for sure.
On The Wrestler, apparently there was a scene in that where he's fighting a rival called the Ayatollah, and what he does is Mickey Rourke, who's the main actor, chokes the Ayatollah with an Iranian flag before pulling it away and breaking it in two and then throwing it into the crowd. Okay, yeah, that's pretty dumb. That's not entirely necessary.
How many American flags have we seen being burned by countries like Iraq and Iran?
Yeah.
And they send those tapes to us as like, ha ha ha, we burn your flag. Like, this is a movie.
Yeah, it's really the entertainment industry, and a lot of people just take it way too seriously. I agree.
Yeah.
It's dumb. But, you know what? Whatever. That's all I got to say to it.
It's
Whatever.
I never saw The Wrestler, so I have no idea.
Right. Next topic. Siegfried and Roy perform one final show.
I thought they were dead.
They are not. They are.
They are not.
quite alive. They performed a charity show for something. Charity show for Cleveland Clinic Lou Ruvo Center for Brain Health. So it was a charity show. The most interesting topic about this is that they performed the show with the same tiger that mauled Roy and eventually ended their career.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just interesting. Quite honestly, if a tiger mauls me, I'm staying the hell away from it. But
oh yeah, no, yeah, I think I'm done with.
Hey, I'll give points. I'll give points to him to going back up there and doing it again.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
So. All right. Music and books that make you dumb.
Yay.
Virgil Griffith, a 25-year-old Caltech graduate who's known for his wiki scanner, has calculated and done something and has put on average, which SAT scores correlate to what a person will listen to for music. I want to quote this. For example, the favorite musician of the smartest students was Beethoven, with an average SAT score of 1371. Also on the smart end of the scale was Sufjan Stevens, Counting Crows, and Radiohead. And sadly, for Lil Wayne, enjoying his music was associated with being the dumbest, with the average SAT of 889.
Wow.
Yeah. On the book front, Lolita was the favorite home of brightest students, with an average score of 1317. The lowest scoring students, like erotica author Zane, with an average score of 980. And strangely, students who listed their favorite book as the Bible were smarter, 1047, than those who said it was the Holy Bible, 980.
Okay.
But this one really, I think, is kind of interesting. Quote, ironically, students who wrote I don't read in the space for favorite books were only 14 slots from the bottom of the terms of the SAT scores, meaning there were 13 other favorite books that theoretically made students dumber than not reading books at all.
Wow.
So, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next, 10 facts about Terminator Salvation.
Oh God.
Yeah, what do you think about it? If it's anything like Terminator 3, I'm not going to go watch it.
I would watch it because it seems to be. It's the story mostly.
Yeah. Hopefully it's. Well, let me just run through these 10 things about Terminator Salvation. 1. Terminator Salvation is a prequel to the 1984 Terminator that takes place 34 years after the original. It is set in post-apocalyptic Los Angeles of 2018 during the early days of the Resistance, 11 years before Kyle Reese is sent back to protect Sarah Connor from the first Terminator. Number 2, the story centers on John Connor, who has been from birth told he will lead the humans against Skynet, but at this point he's still just a foot soldier climbing the ranks. Everything Connor believes calls into question with the arrival of Marcus, who claims to be a human before the bombs went off, but is revealed to be something else entirely. Dun dun dun.
A woman?
I don't know. The movie is directed by Joseph McGinty Nicol, also nicknamed McG, whose previously movies were Charlie's Angels and We Are Marshall.
Uh-huh.